Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Shadow Dragon here, and we are back with Doki Doki Fruits of the Literature Club. Yeah, this mod's been insane so far. We've been taking down people, pervert on Sayori. Yeah, I think we're trying to get close to her out of everyone. I still don't know who this middle chick is. Sure. Let's get loading. Sayori and I begin our usual walk home. Sayori skips almost every step, glancing at me occasionally. I smile in secret when she does this. I really should be slapping her and forcing her to keep her wits about. Why do you want to slap Sayori? Oh, damn! But she isn't like me. She's a normal girl. I'm not a normal boy. I let her enjoy herself. I'm so excited you chose to help me, Shadow. Don't get too excited. I'm only choosing to help you because, well, from what I've seen so far, you need someone to keep you on track. You're basically a fire hose with no one holding it. It's like you know me so well, and we haven't even known each other long. Yeah. Sayori looks at me and stops her skipping. So, what do you think of the club? Why do you ask that? Well, you always keep your meaty face on. My what? You know, your face. Woman, my face is attached to my head. You need to elaborate if you're making a hypothetical. Sorry. Sometimes you can look like you're really mad, or that you aren't paying attention like you're off in some magic world in your head. Ah, I see. Don't offer an additional retort. Are you going to answer my question, silly? I really don't know how to answer. I just joined, so I don't have an answer for you. There are definitely other things I could be doing right now. I may not like them, but I guess I could say that I don't despise my time on it. Sayori beams, almost as brighter than the sun itself. We arrive at our normal departure point. We're here. So, you gonna come over and help me tomorrow? No. Why? I have something I have to do. We can meet up Sunday. Oh. Well, I guess that's okay. Alright, goodbye, Sayori. I turn away and walk home. Man. Train station. The sky is filled with a marginal amount of clouds. It gives the morning a pleasant depth. I walk up the cement stairs of the station, ready to rendezvous with a contact of mine. Not many people are around here. I guess it makes sense since it's a Saturday. I thought more people would go on a train Saturday, but I mean, they're not going to work and crap, so I guess not. The normal business crowd is never active on the weekends, so the constantly streamlined flow of suits and interns has vanished. Was there a plane that just flew by? Or am I imagining things? I was informed to meet my contact here at 9 a.m. And I try my best to meet my required deadlines. This is for my job, after all. As I climb the final step of the unusually long staircase, I look around. Shadow! Shadow, over here! I hear a woman's voice call out to me from the southeast. That voice. Oh god, no. I turn to face the sound of the voice and my fears are confirmed. Oh, look at you. You're even bigger when I last saw you. What in God's name are you doing here, Julia? Before me is an older woman that I've known for quite a while. Isn't it obvious? Dear God, don't tell me I'm stuck with you. Hey now, that's not a good way. That is a good way to hurt a girl's feelings. Girl, you're an entire decade older than me. You maybe were a girl when I first met you, but her face contorts into an annoyed expression. I see you haven't changed from your normal bratty self. I look up and down her body. For being 28, she still looks as if she's passable for someone who isn't even allowed to drink yet. Maybe one or two adjustments. I was just admiring your beauty, Julia. No, you weren't. How can you say that with that mocking grin of yours? Yeah, I guess you're right. Beauty isn't the right word. She holds up her head to stop me from continuing. Just forget I even said that. I feel like the next word you were going to say would be worse than the former. I shrug my shoulders. Let's get this over already with, please. I sit down on a nearby bench. Julia sits down next to me. She's wearing a casual white t-shirt, exposing a little more than her collarbone. Her brunette hair sways slightly in the breeze. Her jean shorts barely cover her upper thighs. How do they let you prance around dressed like that? What, do you like what you see? You're on duty, right? Her face stiffens. Yes, but it's not like I could just meet you in my normal attire. We had to remain incognito. You could have just picked me up in your car. It's in the shop right now. You rear-ended someone again, didn't you? She starts to sweat slightly. None of your business. I raise my eyebrows. Was it the car? Shut up! God, how'd you even become so stubborn? You're serious, right? You weren't this stubborn and rude when we brought you home. She crossed her arms. That a fact? Well, you didn't even open your mouth back then. It was probably better too, if you say so. Anyway, why exactly did they give me to you? Well, I hear about the little incident where you told your prior chief off, and that he requested a reassignment for you. And because of your nature, they saw you as the only person who can control me. I wouldn't even say control. We haven't been speaking for more than 5 minutes and you've already insulted me to hell. And why do you think that is, Julia? Because you're a dick. I wrap my arm around her, smirking slightly. Hey, her face starts to redden. What are you up to? When is it wrong for me to show you some TLC every once in a while? The image of getting any TLC from you is utterly terrifying in my mind. She shudders in her seat. I pat her on the shoulder opposite of me and remove my hand. Jeez, why do you do this to me? It's fun. You're a sadist. Well, I expected the word bastard from you, but that it works. Still no respect for your father, huh? I hate the man. You know I'll never respect him. I know. It's because of him that I raised my hand down in front of her, signaling her to stop. Right, sorry, Shadow. It's fine. Anyway, I need your phone. Get out of here. Sorry about that, guys. Here. Reaching into the breast pocket of my white dress shirt, I see a black folded cell phone. I place it into Julia's outstretched hands. Thank you. She smiles, opens the phone, and begins to look through it. So you're keeping your commission phone for only our contact, right? Correct. And you still have a normal civilian phone? Correct. Good, remember to keep the two entirely separate. If we ever need to call you, it won't be from your GP phone. GP in my field stands for general purpose for general populace. Julia, I'm already aware of this. Why must you give me the same exact lecture that other chiefs have given me? Because it's procedure. Well, are you snickering about over there? You following procedure, Julia? Please don't make me laugh. Listen, when I was promoted to division chief, I made sure to hold myself to better standards than before. So no more nights where you just pop back home at 3 a.m. drunk off your butt. Listen, okay, I was younger then. Also, you know as well as that. Don't you dare say her name. Huh? Julia looks over at me, puzzled. I step back to her eyes. I said do not say her name. She looks sad at my reaction. You're still not used to her being gone? I can't really blame you. She was like my sister after all. I'm aware. She chuckles sadly. I remember when she and I first found you. Something lit up her eyes that I've never saw before. Even in the heat of the intense operation, she still took a second to reevaluate everything. You two didn't have to take me. Why not? You were going to die there if we didn't. I don't care. Since my growing hostility, Julia continues this topic. She hands the black cell phone back to me. My desk and cell are both in there. Call me only when needed. Same with you. I'm trying to live a normal life here. I don't need regular calls to the office. It's really admirable of you to strive for a normal life. I'll try to make sure you do just that. She smiles warmly at me. Her sparkling blue eyes somewhat give me a glint of sincerity. But I know Julia is only saying what I want to hear. She isn't bound to my wishes, but to whatever she is asked to do by the higher-ups. Nevertheless, it was good to see her again. A friendly face is appealing every once in a while. I'm going to get going now, Julia. I'll call you in a few hours. I want you to be ready. Right. After a moment of calming silence, I begin to take my leave. Alright, Ow! I smacked the upper middle of Julia's back. What the hell was that for? You! The black strap to her bra traversed the incline of her shoulders, loosened significantly. My bra! I stand up, start to walk away. God damn it, Shadow! You should never taught me to do that. I wave my right hand in a mock salute as a gesture of farewell. I start down the stairs, reveling in the sound of Julie's upset huffs and puffs. When I was younger, she had taught me how to easily undo a girl's bra through her shirt. I simply masked my action by slapping her on the back. I chuckle quietly to myself. What the heck? The neighborhood, 10:30 at night. Okay. The sidewalk, which seemed to stretch for miles, finally begins to end at my neighborhood. After all of today's training and use, I am beat. I lean against the fence that borders my house, closing my eyes. You sleeping outside tonight? It honestly sure does feel nice to relax for a moment, but that doesn't last as I hear footsteps approaching me at a rapid pace. I tighten my grip on the fence and prepare to be rushed. I assume my normal combat position when facing the enemy within close quarters. Yeah, it's just Sayori, man. Shadow, are you okay? What the... Sayori? The hell are you doing out here so late? Well, never mind that. I saw you lean onto the fence like you were hurt. I sat up straight, assuring Sayori I am fine. I put my arms out to prove functionality. I'm fine. Why were you worried? Of course I was. You were gone all day, and then when I look out my window, I see you hunched up against the fence like you're hurt. It's enough to scare a girl, you know. I guess so. I placed my hand on Sayori's shoulder. Go home. Why don't you come over for a little bit? No. I'm going to get something to eat and go to sleep. As I said, we can meet up tomorrow. Alright. Good night, Shadow. Sayori walks back to her home. Why is this main character such a jerk? Seriously. I walk into my room after grabbing some food and quickly chowing it down. I sit down at the foot of my bed. I look out my bedroom window and into the neighborhood. It's really quiet and serene. Like it's one of those atmospheres where you can let your guard down and just relax. Unfortunately, that's never the case for me. Feeling my eyelids grow heavier by the second, I retire for the night. Sayori's house. 11:56, weird time. Yeah, he should be here any moment now. What time did you two agree on? Well, this morning he texted me that he'd be come by at noon. Oh, well, since you're in charge of flyers and attracting new people to the club, what did you two have in mind to work on? I want us to make the flyers look cute and nifty. Are you sure that Shadow's able to do that? What do you mean, Monica? Shadow doesn't look like the person who's able to dish out cute. You're probably right. I can think of something. Alright, well, Sayori hears her front door being knocked on. Oh, I think he's here. Sayori ends the phone call she was having with Monica and charges downstairs excitedly. I knock at Sayori's front door as soon as my watch alerts me to the changing of the hour. I can hear bumping and rumbling from inside as I assume she races for her door. Yay, Shadow, you're here! On time as promised. Come on in. Sayori invites me into her home, and I take a couple of seconds to make a note of where everything is. That's the weirdest thing ever. You can learn a lot about a person by a living situation. He's not wrong. And Sayori's is surprisingly clean. I expect to see trash scattered everywhere and a bunch of dishes lying around. Sayori shows me around her house and ends in her bedroom. Ta-da! And that is the tour. Sayori twirls her arms around as she spins. My prior observations would probably defunct at this point. Her room isn't that messy, but still nonetheless. Clothes are scattered about quite abundantly. I don't think a tour was necessary at all, Sayori. Anyway, what did you have planned for us to do? Well, since I'm making the flyers and using it to help bring in members, I was thinking we can work on that. And how do you suppose we do that? It's easy, we make them. I don't think you're getting at what I mean, woman. How are we going to make them? Do you have any of the necessary supplies, equipment to meet our goal today? Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, of course you did. I run my hand through my hair in an attempt to brainstorm. Do you have a laptop? Yeah, I do. Why do you ask? Easy, bring it here. Sayori leaves the bedroom in a hurry. Why is her laptop not in the bedroom? Whatever. I later get to the wardrobe and wait patiently. Sayori returns holding a small silver laptop. I sit down on the floor as a response. Aren't you going to sit on the bed? Well, I'd accept the invitation, but you seem to have your panties all over it. Oh, how embarrassing, though. I look back to see several pairs of undergarments that Sayori shaves lying around. All different pastel colours. I knew I should have put those away. Sayori wails while shaking her hands around. She sets the laptop down next to me and begins to hastily pick up her scattered clothes. I open up a simple presentation editor program on her laptop and begin formulating a decent size for the flyers. Once Sayori is finished with her embarrassing cleaning spree, she sits down next to me on the floor. What you doing? Since you don't have the necessary materials to construct flyers here, we can easily chart them on your laptop and print them at school. Oh, that's a great idea, Shadow. You're so smart. I wouldn't consider it smart, just knowing how to prepare and adapt to the lack thereof. So, since you sound like you already have in mind a basic layout, explain that to me. I was thinking we can have the flyers be all sorts of different colours, bright colours. Why bright colours? Why not? There is a reason for everything, Sayori. But since you're so cheerful and elated all the time, I assume that's why you enjoy bright colours. Because they convey a happier presentation and tone? Yeah. Wow, how'd you know all that? You're easy to read. I point to the laptop screen. What else? Well, we should probably say where the literature club is, so we can put the room number down. We should probably also explain what the literature club is. Simply just saying literature club doesn't cut it. People are still going to need context. Oh, we can put that too. As a tough line structure the flyer, Sayori occasionally switches her wording and ideas, which is fine, albeit I find it extremely annoying. I won't call her on it. I'm not the one to call the shots here, I'm the assistant, not the leader. She inches closer and closer to me while we emerge ourselves in this project. I notice, of course, but I don't say anything. Oh, what if we put a picture of a pen right here? Don't tell Yuri. No, I'm joking. Sayori reaches over my laptop and puts one of the corners of the flyer's design. Do you think that would make a good design? Of course. I reach out one of my hands and stroke my chin for a few seconds, pondering. Alright, we can do that, but it should be proportionate to the text we input so it doesn't look out of place. Oh, okay. Can I type the words? I don't see why not. I release my hand from the laptop and prepare for her to grab it, but she doesn't grab it, she simply rotates it on my lap to face her. Then she leans over to get a better view of it and starts to type away while her laptop sits in my possession. Does this girl understand what she's doing? Sayori. Yeah? Do you know what you're doing? Of course, silly. I'm typing what we should say on the flyers. She turns her head to make eye contact with me. Is she really this dense? Or is this one of her subtle ways of hitting on me? She returns her gaze to the laptop and continues working, softly and quietly humming to herself. At this point, I just let her have her fun. I lean my head back against her wardrobe and watch her work. Eventually, we switch off and I'm the one working again. As we continue working, Sayori, who is at this point touching my body, leans her head on my shoulder and watches me work. I stop tight for a moment and cock my head to the side. Am I bothering you? Not at all. Kind of surprised me, to be honest. Did you get sleep last night? No. Why? I had a lot on my mind, so I guess I'm just really sleepy right now. I returned to work on the flyer. It wasn't long before Sayori's breathing slowed to a rhythmic pace. Did she? She did. The woman fell asleep on me. Idiot! She'd only just met a little bit ago. She certainly has placed quite a lot of trust in me, letting me into her home, into her room, being so close to me to the point where she becomes completely vulnerable. Especially someone like me. I'm not a good person. There is no way I could be. Even if she tried to teach me otherwise. I stopped typing. I can practically hear your words now. When someone has placed trust in you, it's important not to break it. Trust is an extremely valuable thing. It bonds two people for life. I remember callously looking up into the eyes while she lectured me on that. Each smile you gave me, I returned only by rolling my eyes and ignoring it. That, my attitude towards you, it makes me bitter. You were the only person who could actually sit down with me and put effort towards me. Everyone else just shoved me to the side and ignored me. I was too much of a hassle for them, but not to you. Your picturesque smile still pierces me to the very core. I feel something small begin to run down my cheek. I quickly remove it and return my attention to Sayori. I guess it isn't so bad if I just let her rest for a while. Oh man, that's cute. I'm glad he's starting to get used to the girls' company. Like, you can tell he's had some kind of bad life, and I'm assuming he's either a police officer or a military guy. Can't really tell, but yeah, this was a really nice episode. Like, got some good bonding. Really, really nice paced, good atmosphere, and yeah. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And with that, I'm leaving now. Peace out.